The soft hum of enchanted birdsong filled the skies over Enchancia as the castle prepared for a most joyful occasion, Queen Sofia's baby shower. The grand ballroom had been transformed into a dreamscape of soft pastels, floating lanterns, and magical roses that shimmered in the air like stardust. Ribbons trailed from the ceiling like shooting stars, and every table glowed with gentle fairy light. Sofia stood at the center of it all, her lavender gown flowing gently over her 5-month baby bump. A silver sash wrapped around her waist, accented with bluebell embroidery. Her amulet rested above her belly, glowing faintly in harmony with the enchanted atmosphere. Today was not about courtly duties or kingdom affairs. Today was about celebrating new life, family, and the magic of motherhood. "Are you comfortable, Your Majesty?" asked Bailiwick, placing a crystal goblet of rose nectar on a nearby table. "Perfectly," Sofia said warmly, "though I still can't believe you let the fairies decorate." Bailiwick gave a resigned sigh as a bubble floated past, popped on his shoulder, and released a tiny rain of glitter. "I didn't have much choice, Your Majesty." Guests began arriving one by one, Queen Miranda in her rose-colored gown, King Roland in formal velvet, and a proud Prince Leo who carried Princess Elara in his arms. Elara wore a soft pink dress dotted with butterflies and carried a small basket of flower petals. "I get to toss these when Mama opens her presents," she announced proudly. Sofia knelt as Elara ran to her. "You look just like a fairy princess." Elara beamed. "Aunt Amber did my hair. Look, 2 sparkly clips." Amber, now a graceful adult dressed in sapphire and silver, smiled as she approached with James beside her. "You deserve the best today, Sofia. And not a single enchanted hiccup this time," James teased. "Remember your first royal tea party?" "I still find confetti in my boots," Sofia laughed. The celebration began with a blessing from Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, who hovered above the crowd in sparkling gowns. "To the child of light and kindness," Flora announced. "May they always know the power of love. May laughter always surround them," Fauna said, waving her wand as butterflies danced overhead. "And may nap times be peaceful for everyone's sake," Merryweather added with a wink. A soft wave of magic sparkled around Sofia, and she felt a gentle flutter from her belly, as if the baby approved. A long banquet table was filled with dainty cakes, enchanted tarts, honey-drizzled scones, and glowing berry punch. Elara made several trips back and forth to sample everything, occasionally slipping a treat into her father's coat pocket for the baby. Games and laughter filled the room. One challenge had the guests guess the baby's birth date. Another was led by Amber, who brought out tiny jars of different baby foods for a taste test blindfolded. Sofia giggled as James grimaced after trying a mysterious green mixture. "That one's definitely peas," he said. "Wrong," Amber smirked. "Mashed mint and clover. Why would anyone feed that to a baby?" "Clover helped design the menu," Sofia explained, chuckling. Across the room, Clover popped out of a snack basket. "I have sophisticated." As the afternoon light dimmed into golden evening, it was time for presents. Miranda stepped forward first, holding a wrapped bundle. "This belonged to you, Sofia. I saved it all these years." Inside was a delicate swaddling blanket, white and soft as clouds, embroidered with a silver S and stars. "You used to fall asleep in this every night." Sofia held it close, overcome with memory and love. "Thank you, Mother." Next came Amber, who handed over a gleaming crystal rattle enchanted to play lullabies from different kingdoms. James followed with a carved wooden mobile shaped like dragons, unicorns, and phoenixes. "You'll need a bit of adventure above the crib." Bailiwick stepped forward, unusually bashful, and presented a thick, hand-bound storybook. "It's blank," he said, "for you to write tales about the baby's first days." Sofia blinked back tears. That's beautiful. Even Clover had a gift, a handmade bunny plushie named Sir Hopwell. He's brave, loyal, and extremely fluffy. Finally, Leo approached with something small, a locket. I had this made, he said, voice soft. It holds a tiny portrait of you, Elara, and me, and once the baby arrives, we'll add one more. Sofia opened the silver locket, her eyes filling. Leo, it's perfect. He kissed her temple gently. You're doing so well. I'm proud of you every single day. As the final rays of sun poured into the ballroom, the fairies cast one last enchantment. The ceiling turned into a glowing night sky, constellations twinkling above. Everyone sat in a circle as music began, and Fauna floated down to Sofia. One more surprise. With a flick of her wand, a gentle melody began, a lullaby written just for the unborn child. The lyrics sang of stars and softness, of hope and light, of family and forever. Elara climbed into her mother's lap, placing her small hand over Sofia's bump. The baby heard it, she whispered. I think so too, Sofia replied, wrapping an arm around her. Surrounded by music, love, and glowing starlight, Sofia knew this was a memory she would carry forever, a celebration not just of the life growing inside her, but of the family and future waiting to welcome it.